Hi there, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I thought I would do a little demo video today because I sent my Twinsies off to lovely woolly Steph, and she was asking about how I made the papers that I used, so I thought I would just give you a wee demo. So this is a different colour. And this is one of the ones you can see I've been cutting the Twinsies out of it. So this idea is not mine. I got it from this article here in the Papercraft Essentials magazine. It's the one with the lovely woodland collection with it. And I got it at the weekend and I was having a little read. So it's from Ingrid Vikova, and she makes these lovely backgrounds with photo papers, and she does them with inks and also with things like the pixie powders. So the ones I did on earlier this week were with pixie powder. So I've got a little box here with, I've got quite a lot of these different cosmic shimmer ones. I've got blues and reds and pinky, gold, silver, yellow, teal. I've got a lot. I've also got a few of these Nouveau shimmer powders, which I think I might have used this Violet Brocade a little bit in the purpley ones that I sent to Steph. So I've got a few of those colours, and I also a few weeks ago got some Brushos, which I haven't done a huge amount with. So I might have a bit of a play with the Brushos. I think these are pretty much the same, only the Cosmic Shimmers have got a mica kind of shimmer to them, and I think the Brushos are more of a sort of shimmer-free colour. So I've got my glass mat, so excuse any reflections, but I really need this for today's video. I've got some water in a spray bottle, and I am going to, rather than spraying and putting the ink straight on the paper, I'm going to put them on the mat. So maybe I'll do some with the Brushos as a bit of an experiment. Let's see, there's some yellow ochre and some olive green and lime green. Let's try these. So I'm just going to sprinkle these. The only thing I've really done with these is I did the bubble wrap method with them. They're very fine, these. I don't really know how much I'm putting out until I add the water. Hope I'm not sugaring the camera too much with my sprinkling. So yeah, there we go. So sprinkle loads of that on, and then I've got this Cheap and Cheerful pack of photo paper. I think I got this from the range. It's glossy on one side, so I'm just gonna put that down. Ooh, so you see, you can still get the sort of gritty texture. I really like that actually, with the little spots. And then you get the more colour wash, whereas there's been more water on it. So I think the beauty of this paper is that it kind of soaks it up very quickly. Let me just over this again, so making sure it's on the the glossy side. And then what do we get? Ooh, so that one's a much more kind of plain background. So that's the brushes. So then I'm going to just mop up a little bit here. Squeak, squeak. Okay, so now I shall maybe try a bit with the Nouveau shimmer powders. So I've not got so many colours of these. I've got Storm Cloud, Green Parade, Catherine Wheel, and this Violet Brocade. I might go, maybe I'll go the Storm Cloud and the Catherine Wheel. Oh, is it a bit jammed? Okay, if that's jammed, that's not. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Let's try this one. Ah, here we go. Okay, so this is some Violet Brocade. And why don't I see if the green will work at all? The Green Parade. Oh yeah, it's coming. So. Woo! So yeah, you can see that has got a lot more shimmer in it. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I think ooh, okay. Quite like that you've got the sort of areas that are white. Let me give it a little more water. And a second one of this. And press a bit more. It's quite cool, isn't it? And it's got this sort of sheen. Pop that down there. Let's see if I can get one more. Maybe a paler one. I might just try and pick up as much as possible. Haha! So there you go. So you do get the individual colours coming through, the little touches of a sort of turquoise and pink and a bit of yellow there too. So that is that one. Now, let me see, I'll mop this up again and maybe try with the shimmer powders, which I think is what I did mostly the other day when I was making my twinchies. I also used this for the ATC that I sent to Crafty Little Gem. So maybe I will do something that's a kind of blue, because I've not done anything with that. So I've got the blue, silver and teal. Let's try that. Now, try and kind of have a little bit of separation between the colours maybe. I love these. I use them quite a lot. There we go. So just trying to add enough water that you get quite a lot of the crystals dissolved. But I'm not bothered if there's the odd little crystal, because I quite like the speckledy effect that you get. There you go, so I've just dropped it down there. Ooh. So that's quite a cool one, isn't it? Okay, a bit more water. And let me try it this way this time. So, here we go. I like these colours together. Pop that one out of the way. This one. Just try and mop it up. So there we go. So that is the kind of basic technique that I did. Then to kind of build up, I then applied stamps and inks, and that kind of layered up the detail on it. What was really nice was with this paper, and I think it's mentioned in this article by Ingrid, that once it is dry, so these are ones I've done. Once they're dry, you can stamp onto it. You can put silhouettes on it. You can die cut into it. And when you stamp on top of it, like if I used the Distress Oxide inks stamped on, once they were dry, you can buff them with just a bit of kitchen roll or a little bit of cloth, and it really makes them shine and makes the colours of the inks on top really vibrant. So these were some other ones I did the other day. And then I thought I might just show some ideas of what you could, or what I've been doing with them since. So I used this here for some paper piecing in this card. This is a Creative Expressions die that I got recently. I love tulips, and I needed to make a spring themed card for today for the Odd Sentiment blog, which I'm on their design team for. So I cut the frame, I think I cut it twice in the black and layered it up so that it had a bit of depth to it, and then I cut this tulip section out of a piece of this, and then this one here was just plain paper with some greens and blue Distress Oxides, I think, kind of smooshed on. It was in my pile of papers I need to use up anyway, so I just used it there to make a kind of, it's almost a bit like a stained glass, I suppose. Then what else did I do? This is a tonic dye. And so I cut the top layer, which has got these kind of flippy up sort of details. I cut that from a black linen card, and then I popped it on top of this. Again, it's just that red with the gold running through it, and I need to put a sentiment, maybe some gems or Nouveau drops or something along there too. And then this is another Creative Expressions one, and I just layered it up. And I wondered about doing it in, I think it would look nice and white too, maybe with a stronger colour. So maybe like once this blue is dry, maybe the white against the blue would look nice. So I hope that is some help. So if I have done ink smooshing, I can't speak, just on normal paper, that sort of technique, but I've always done the pixie powders onto the paper directly, so it was quite interesting to try it on the mat first and see the effects. So I hope that was interesting and enjoyable, and that you will say hello in the comments and leave me a like if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.